If you own a closet full of coats but still feel like you have nothing to wear in the winter, this video is for you. I stopped buying random coats and started building a wardrobe instead, and it completely changed how I get dressed. Hey, I'm Vanessa. I share fashion, affordable luxury, and confidence-focused style. I'm breaking down how I build a winter coat wardrobe using the actual pieces from my closet. So let's get right on into it. This isn't about trends or owning 20 different coats in your closet, but if you do, that is okay. It's about having the right coats that fit your lifestyle, your outfits, and the climate you live in. First up, we have the everyday neutral coat. Now this can vary for you in your closet year to year, but it's good to have multiples. You'll see that I have my everyday neutral coat, which is this one right here, which you guys saw in my video where I broke down some of the winter coat styling I did. But this one is from Pretty Little Thing, and I purchased this about 2 years ago, I believe, or a year and a half ago. I purchased it at a great price, and it has this crop silhouette to it. It is puffer and it is ombre. Now, why I still classify this as neutral is because you can see our cream at the top faded into our brownish gray, and then further down to a deeper, more gray brown. So we're still in that neutral family, but this is still an everyday coat because I can wear this to run errands. I can wear it to just go to the gym. I can wear it to just go get gas, whatever I may have to do, and I can still feel like I have some style going in my closet. Now, I will warn you, you have to be careful wearing makeup with this one because as you can see, I kind of got a little makeup on it. I did try to get it off of my power wash, but I'm gonna keep working at it. But this coat, I love it because you can cinch in the waist here, and that is a great detail. This is a default coat for me, and as you guys can see on the video that I've placed up here, this is how I styled it for the snow, and it does keep me warm. Now, I will say your everyday coat may be long or may be short. That is up to you and what your lifestyle is and what your outfits look like. So always remember that when you're keeping in mind of how you're wearing your winter coats, where are you going, how are you wearing them, and how comfortable will you be in this as you're switching climates from outdoors to indoors. And always remember, your default coat should be, if I can throw this on and not think about it, then that's my default coat. So whatever that looks like for you, that's what it'll be. Now for our elevated coat styling. This should offer you a more structured or wool fabrication, and you should be able to put this on to elevate your look. I have a few options in coats, but this is one that I really wanted to show you guys because of the detailing. Now, say you have on an outfit like this, right? Where you just have on a turtleneck and then you have on a bottom. That may be a jean, a trouser. If you don't want to do too much, you can do a lot in your coat. And this will help elevate the look where it's like, okay, girl, what's my fit and where am I going? What am I doing with this? And these details offer you that. It has a little fur interior. You're still able to stay warm. You're able to stay fashionable. And that's what I love about this coat. This one does hit at the waist as well. And as you can see on the video on the side, I styled it for the snow. But that was just me showing you guys how warm it can keep you in the snow. Now for this, I will wear this if I'm going out maybe for an evening to do something. I have worn it before on my birthday. It was really cold one night. I think it was like maybe below 30 degrees. This elevated coat took my birthday outfit up a notch, and I didn't feel like I didn't fit in with the winter fashions. And I've had this coat for a few years, and the great thing about this coat where it has this shearling inside, you're able to keep this style because it's so evergreen in your closet. It never goes out of style. I don't know if y'all remember, but the reason why I got this jacket, I loved in barbershop, the one guy that worked for the Loan Shark, he had a jacket like this in a brown. I love these jackets. You know, I know barbershop is based in Chicago, so I just thought that was a cool reference point where I was happy to put one of these in my closet. And it's such an elevated style. And mind you, if you have like a nice structure like barrel leg jean and you put on a nice little cute boot and then a turtleneck, you don't have to do it in this color. I think any type of neutral color turtleneck will work well into this, or if it's even printed with an animal print, that would be cute under here. There are so many ways that you can elevate your look with just a coat, and it could be a part of your outfit. Now, I will tell you, this is another elevated coat that you can put on. Now you may think, oh, this is not elevated enough. It is not wool. This is polyester for the price I paid for it. I just want to be very transparent about that. But a style of coat like this is also nice to wear as an elevated style jacket or coat. And if you're a person that just simply gets a little hot sometimes, this one is very long, it's structured, and it mimics a wool-like coat. And I also have this one here where I would consider this, it may not necessarily be a full winter coat, but like I've said before, for people that get hot, you may need something a little bit thinner, but still offers you something where you have on a coat. I think this is a great elevated coat as well. I thought this was very good to show you guys, and I purchased this one from Eloquii, and then the last one I just showed you, the brown, I purchased that one from Primark. They all offer a different weight for you, because what I like to be mindful of is that I'm a person that when I'm walking indoors in the wintertime, I can get a little hot. I can. So sometimes you may see me in a coat that looks more fall related and it's winter, but because I have on layers underneath, it's okay to put on a coat of this kind of weight. And you see it might be thin, but you may have on a sweater underneath or a turtleneck, and you have on the layers you need. So I just wanted to mention that and preference that as I'm prefacing which coats you should be wearing or that you should be looking for in order to help your lifestyle. So this is what I'm talking about: climate, lifestyle, and your outfits. What works for you, not what's on trend. What works for your body, where you're at, and how you dress. That is what's important when you are looking at coats and what's going on in your coat closet. Now, let's chat about functionality. When it comes to your functional coats, the cold days do not have to equal cute outfits all the time. But you still should keep your functional coat within the color palette of what you wear. Now, as you can see, I have two puffer styles on my rack. I have one like an olive green, and then I have a classic black over at the end over here above my head. Those are my two functional styles that I wanted to feature today. And the reason why I want to show you two different ones is because see how I have an olive color and then a black one. This should always offer you maybe some bit of style, but still functional. You need to stay warm. That is the whole point of having a functional coat, is that you're able to zip this up and the temperatures may be below freezing, and you're not going, I'm freezing. You don't need to be, okay? You don't need to be outside cold. You're grown. You want to get sick? You want to get sick? Okay, then put on a coat. This style, we have this olive green Nike coat. I think it has one of their technologies. This is the ThermaFit technology. Now, I will tell you, I have a hoodie that is ThermaFit from Nike. And when I tell you, for a person that gets hot, if I put on that hoodie sometimes in the winter, it is like a Sherpa hoodie. That thing, I get to sweating in that. And I can just wear a turtleneck underneath it. But if you're out, when I'm in the snow, I'm cleaning off my car, this is the coat I'm going for. Because it's 25 degrees outside. It's 16 degrees outside. You want a coat that is functional. So if you're a person that's like, how do I look for a functional coat? You may need to look for this at a department store. If you don't have it in your closet already, go to a department store website or go to a sporting goods store or places like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Ross. They offer some of these coats at a great price. You may see North Face, you may see Nike. Now, I don't want to get you at the store, but if you're a person that's watching this in your life and I don't have coats, those are places you can go. But your functional coat should always offer you warmth. And this ThermaFit technology, girl, I'm burning up in this. I can't lie to y'all, but it's a great fit. This is a plus size version. My sister actually picked this up for me at a Ross near her, and it has the ThermaFit branding on it. Now, with your functional coat, as I said earlier, it still needs to fit within your outfit range. So we showed you that when we added a nice neutral pop of color. Now, you can have functional coats in other colors. As you guys have seen from my winter styling short video, I had on another black one. I have a black flight long line jacket. I also had on a red puffer. So I have plenty of practical and functional coats, but I just wanted to highlight it too because we'll be here all day. Now, here is my other functional style coat. Now, this one does have a little more style within it. It offers a puffer, but it has the draw cords at the neck, and then it also has draw cords at the waist hemline, and it offers a more exaggerated puff in the bodice of the body and the arms. So this is more of a stylized one. It still keeps me warm, and this one I purchased from Pretty Little Thing a couple years ago. And like I've told you guys before, if you are a person that's like, hey Vanessa, I'm watching this, I don't have coats. You need to buy coats when they're off season. If you want to save a little coin, buy off season. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Last but not least, we have our optional and our fur statement coats. Now, baby, I say that this is optional, but I am a girl that is going to put this in my closet. Now, you do not have to have this, but if you want to make a statement, you usually can do it with a fur in the winter, and that is my favorite thing. So I'm featuring one of my fur coats. This burgundy red is a for sure showstopper, and she hits the floor, honey. Okay, I cannot wait to wear this. This actually goes with my turtleneck, and then I have on this scarf. I would actually wear this together and then a pair of jeans or trousers. But this fur coat is always optional. Now, it is faux fur. None of the fur coats I own are actual real fur, not yet. So they are still affordable and still give a luxe type of vibe if you're a person that's like, I cannot break the bank on that fur. But it still offers you a bold statement, and you can still make the coat the outfit. And that is the best part about having furs on. Like I've showed you guys, well, I haven't shown you guys. Like I've told you guys before, I dressed up one of my latest furs that I purchased with my yellow sweatpants. And baby, she was the look. And I was just going to the grocery store. But again, she offered the look, okay? You can still offer yourself style and statement by just adding a good statement or fur coat. So I wanted to feature this for you guys, let you see the ends of it. And let's get a little close-up shot so you can see the color. You see that red? She's so beautiful. She makes a statement with texture, color, and style. So those are all wins in my book of something to have. It is optional though. But I say, as a fashion girly, you're going to have one fur in your closet. Especially if you live in colder climates. I'm a person that has grown up on the East Coast. And I went to college in the Midwest. And baby, when I tell you, they don't cancel classes if it's 5 degrees outside or if it's snowing. They don't care. So if you want to be in style and you want to wake up for that 8 a.m., put on a fur, okay? It'll make you feel 10 times better. I don't care where you're going. Put on a fur. You can have on a cat suit under the fur, a long sleeve cat suit. Put on the fur. Hello? Put it on.
Before I buy any coat, I stop and ask myself 4 questions. Can I style this at least 3 different ways with what I already own? Does it work with my shoes and bags I currently have? Would I still want to wear this next winter and not just right now? And most importantly, do I already own a coat that's similar in style or color? That one question alone has saved me so much money and closet space.
Help you rethink your winter wardrobe. Give it a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which style of coat do you tend to pull for during the winter time. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to let me know as well in the comments, and I'll be bringing you more winter fashions, baby, okay? More winter fashions to come. And y'all know I had to put that fur on, okay? Cha-ching, ching!